Nick and I had been together for a year when we decided to go on our first holiday as a couple. We met at work, writing travel brochures, and Croatia was at the top of our list. The sun was shining, the water was crystal clear, and we were finally alone together for a whole week. As we basked in the warm sun, sipping on cocktails and laughing, we couldn't help but feel like we were in our own little world. But little did we know, that world was about to get a lot more interesting. On the fourth day of our vacation, we decided to venture out to a small island. As we approached the beach, we noticed a sign that read Nudist Beach. We had never been to one before, but we were feeling adventurous and decided to give it a try. As we walked onto the beach, we couldn't help but feel a little self-conscious being the only ones with clothes on. But as we settled into our spot on the sand, we started to relax and take in the beautiful scenery. That's when I noticed a woman who couldn't take her eyes off of Nick, and I couldn't blame her. He looked so handsome and confident. I started to feel a little turned on by the attention he was getting. As he went for a swim, I couldn't help but admire his body and the way he moved in the water. But then, something unexpected happened. I noticed a man watching us from a nearby rock. At first, I was a little uncomfortable, but as I caught his gaze, I couldn't look away. And then, as if he could sense our desire, he disappeared behind the rock. My heart was racing, and I could feel the heat between my legs growing. I knew Nick could feel it too. Without saying a word, we started to kiss and touch each other. Getting lost in the moment, we didn't care who was watching. We were too caught up in each other. As Nick entered me, I felt a rush of excitement knowing that we were being watched. And then, as we both reached our peak, I opened my eyes to see the mysterious man standing just a few meters away, watching us intently. It was a thrilling and erotic experience, and I couldn't believe how turned on I was by it. As the man disappeared as quickly as he came, Nick and I couldn't stop smiling and giggling. We spent the rest of the afternoon in our secluded spot, feeling naughty and exhilarated every time someone walked by, without a clue of what we had just done. As we caught the last boat back to Dubrovnik, we kept our heads down, still in disbelief of what had just happened. But looking back on that moment, I can't help but shiver with excitement and think about the risks we took and how it was all worth it. We may never know who that man was, but he will always be a part of our unforgettable holiday in Croatia. And now we know that some risks are definitely worth taking.